It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Now to the plate, Steve Finley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Steve Finley.
First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Snyder ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And another foul ball. Just underway here in Southern California. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Zach Greinke is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the boys in blue.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. Flores is there. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Duke.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2. You can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
In now, Jackie Robinson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. Career line against Greinke. He's hitting .429. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Greinke, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Throw over to first. Back in standing. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez moves over, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Luis Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Jake Lamb will be next. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the season.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0 misses down below the knees.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
To short, hit hard. The throw to Robinson. Relay to Garvey, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one right down Main Street. Flores is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Martin.
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-1. The 2-1 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. Escobar fields it cleanly, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Here's the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Christian Walker.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike two.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Third inning, no score to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two and two.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
So striding forward now, Steve Finley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Ready with the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possibilities.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Greinke gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Full count, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now, Eduardo Escobar. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fouled off. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Lee leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Jake Lamb. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. And, oh no, it's off his glove. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting. Second base.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Tolles. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting.
2 men on, 2 out, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Looking to minimize the damage here. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. D-backs out in front, 2-0. Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Now in the box, Joe Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Peterson playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Ready on 1 and 2. Back up the middle. Escobar takes it in, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding in, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He drew a walk his first time up.
Zach Greinke.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Finley. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Way outside. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Garvey shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in and looking for more. Michael Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. Pro goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. A man on third with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft grounder left side. Turner's got to get rid of it. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now, Andrew Toles. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The pitcher,
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Steve Garvey would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Thank you, Heidi. Rich Hill
44.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. This is 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hill, a veteran at 39 years of age. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped him up. Martin has a play. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Into the box, Jake Lamb, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Down 1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Now batting, Steve Garvey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Three and one. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball just inside.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Garvey aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Lee on the move. First and second here with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
The batter, number 5.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready once again, Corey Seager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Lee moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, John Peterson.
Greinke over to first, and he's back in standing. Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Avila, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the box now, Russell Martin. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery is too late at second, and the bases are loaded here on what will be scored as an infield single.
Right fielder.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Matt Cook is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Cook.
Andrew Toles will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Koch, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Robinson at third, Peterson at second, Martin at first, 1 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping in, Christian Walker. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well.
Here now the 2-2.